adventures to beyond passports. Today's video, we're going to be looking at our tequila tasting experience. It's a ton of fun. The videos of myself might be a little hard to see. It was a very small room. There's not a lot of room to move around, but it's at Santos Destilados in downtown Cabo in the B.C.S. part of Mexico. I cannot recommend these guys enough. We booked it. Our travel agent booked it for us through Expedia, and I think it was through Viator down there. I have no words to describe how this was. It's such a cool experience. It's a long video, but if you care about the history and the culture or even just general curiosity about tequila and mezcal, this is the video to watch. Of any video in the world, around the internet, this is the one you want to watch. Our guy, he goes over obviously the process of making tequila and mezcal. He goes through the history with you. He shows you how to properly drink it. Like, I have no idea how many shots we drank, but it probably a lot. We walked out of there feeling happy. A lot of times people drink a lot of tequila and, we've all been there. You don't feel like that after a while. We felt amazing after. We had no headache or anything down the road. It's an experience. It's a true experience. We try all these different kinds of tequila. We have little snacks. Like they give you shrimp, steak, fruits with some cheese on it. It's kind of like a wine tasting. Then they had like crickets, and the crickets were flavored with like different spices and stuff, and that was really good. And you just take a quarter to half of the shot, swish it around the front of your mouth, kind of get all the burning to stay up there. It'll make you salivate more, and then when you're ready, after about 5 seconds or so, then you swallow it. And once you swallowed it, you exhale, and you get all the different flavor notes: citrus, cherry, chocolate. Sometimes you might get nothing, which can happen, but yeah, it's amazing. Then you go through the mezcal, which I don't like because it's smoked, and they go into the process further in the video. I don't want to spoil anything, but I was able to drink it and enjoy it. I wasn't like making no funny faces or anything like that. It was a really good experience. And then you go into flavored tequila. That's where the fun starts. My favorite is the coconut flavored tequila, but watch the video, figure out for yourself what you would like. Make sure to like it. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video, right? We have a whole series on Mexico that you should definitely be checking out by this point. There's, I think, 6 videos or so in there. Check out our other stuff too. Make sure to comment which one you would like. If you don't drink, that's totally okay too. If you just want to experience the history and learn about it, that's the way to do it too. But yeah, definitely comment if you do drink, which one you would prefer, the tequila, the mezcal, or any of the flavors, and which flavor. And if you don't drink, just let us know if you enjoyed the history or not. Thank you so much for joining us again this week, and stay adventurous.
More than 200 different species of agaves. Mexico have more than 100. For all of those, we use only one to make tequila that we call blue agave, agave azul. Scientific name, you're gonna be here, tequila Weber. But we have other options, more than 30 different species to make the mezcal. Mezcal in Mexico, we consider it like wine. Different grape, different flavors in wine, different agaves, different flavors in mezcal. Concept in Mexico, same like France with champagne. I don't know if you know in France, champagne don't come in from the Champs City, they don't call champagne. It's like a sparkling wine or other names they give us. Mexico the same. We produce tequila mezcal, but not all Mexico produce tequila mezcal. They have an regions coming from. They don't come in from those places allowed. You cannot call tequila or mezcal. We have this little map to show you the regions. Tequila places with the number 4s, that's the places make tequila in Mexico. That's 5 states. Main producer, Jalisco. 70% produce Jalisco, go all over the world. Jalisco right here. Followed by Nayarit, Michoacán, Guanajuato, Tamaulipas. That's the only 5 states to the tequila. Mezcal places have 9 different states. The main producer, Oaxaca. Oaxaca in Mexico is the state with the most varieties of agaves. That's why the main producer, Oaxaca right here. Followed by Guerrero, we have a Michoacán, Guanajuato again. We have a Puebla, San Luis Potosí, Zacatecas, Durango, Tamaulipas again. We have a more agaves in Mexico, the what we call Bacanora, Sotol, and Raicilla. Those agaves only grow by the numbers are Bacanora only grow here in Sonora, Sotol, Chihuahua, Coahuila, Durango, Raicilla, Jalisco, Nayarit. But the process to make the alcohol similar by the family mezcal. That's why for us we consider a mezcales. Just the difference in the bottle, they don't put mezcal name, just the name of the agave. Today we're gonna be drinking a raicilla. They don't say any name about the mezcal, just the raicilla with the name of the agave and the name of the company. We have a mezcal here that we're gonna be trying to, and they say here they call it the mezcal. And the bottom they say mezcal artesanal, because in the regions to do mezcal. If it's not in the regions, just the name of the agave and the name of the company. So this is the difference in regions. There was mezcal tequila. We are here, last end of the peninsula, Baja Peninsula, Yucatan Peninsula, not allowed to do tequila or mezcal. So we have 3 different techniques to do the alcohols: artisanal, industrial, mass production. We are representing Cabo artisanal process. Has a difference. And it feels like you see in a picture, we need to grow agaves for 8 to 10 years to use them for the artisanal process. After 8 to 10 years, we have those guys help us in the fields. That was using in that tool, the name is Anacoa, blade and the bottom long stick to cut all of those leaves agave. Leaves agave doesn't work for tequila. Working for the pharmaceutical industries, or for the textile industries to make materials like this, like lassos, bats, carpets, even hats, or many other things that was fibers very strong. Mass production tequilas, industrial production, most of the times 20-30% in agave fields, they cut it early, 4 or 5 years. So in automatic, we understand they had to put things in a process that was change the flavors in tequila. So those guys, when they cut it, this is the ones we use in the tequila. This one, people in the fields call the pineapple, the agave maguey. Those guys, they call the jima. That's why the nickname for them, the el jimador. So when the time is ready, those ones represent leaves from agave. So when the time is ready, with the tool, the jimador sharp it up, go the roof, and this is the ones we use in it. Riolai 80 kilos, more than 100 kilos. Every 7 kilos, we collect 1 liter tequila. So jimadores collect a lot of those in fields, bring it to the palenque. Palenque is the place that we do the process. It's like in a hacienda, little rancho. There, we're gonna be starting cooking agaves, brick ovens. We're gonna be using wood to cook in. Ovens having a chimney, so the smoke doesn't affect the flavor, and letting cooking for around 72 hours. Industrial production, change the technique. Same ovens, but on the floor, they don't use no more wood. They put canals with pipe with the steam cooking agaves, and that one kind of changes a little bit the flavor. Mass production tequilas, no more of these ovens. Mass production tequilas having an ovens looks like in a rocket, big cylinder ovens. They put tons of agaves and in 4 hours cooking agaves, so completely different the technique. So when agave is already cooking, we'll give us like 1 or 2 days just to let it cool, and then we go for the next tool, that was we call the taona. Here we're gonna be cutting the uses and fibers. Industrial mass production, they use machine technology, make it more faster. We believe they use more water because they have the machines. You put the agaves, start and destroy the agaves, so they put waters to slide to the container, so that's too much water. Here we don't use no water. Old school, stone circle, stone wheel, attach the donkey, horse mule. Those animals help us to go around and around, collect the juices and fibers. We don't put water in that process, just the juices and fibers we collect, like you see in this picture right here. That is the process that we represent. All the uses and fibers that we collect inside, collect them from the circle and put in a containers to do fermentation. Fermentation can be in a copper, in a steel, or in a wood. Traditionally, we use in a wood because that's the process that we started in the beginning. But at this present times, we can use in a copper or steel because those are affected in the fermentation. Here, traditional way artisanal, use only the still water and let them for 5-7 days. We collect around 300% alcohol. Industrial mass production, the ones called 20-30% agave fields. Most of the times, those percent, when they have at this point, you have to put yeast to accelerate process alcohols. When you cut agaves properly time, 8 to 10 years after cooking, very, very, very sweet. But early time, the sugar is not ready, so you need to adjust with the yeast to accelerate the process alcohol. That was change the flavor. Fermentation ready. Last process, the distill. Those containers can be by copper, by steel, or by clay. We give us the name alambiques in Mexico. So one of those cooking the fermentation, the other one called tequila. The one called tequila connected to the cool water system, water very cold running all the time. Big coil submerged in a cool water. That coil connected to the ones cooking, the container cooking, using it more the still water to make it more easy to boiling and make it down the alcohol percent. Starting the process, all the steam that we collect in the boiling, this traveling here, touch the coil, the condensation is starting, we have a tequila here. First tequila that we have it after the whole process, after the distill to the bottle, tequila blanco, tequila silver. That's the pure flavor tequila, pure flavor of the blue agave. This is the only one, when you're drinking wrong way like in a shot, we're gonna be having a lot of burning sensation. But today we're gonna be drinking properly way. I'm gonna be showing you a technique, and believe it or not, experienced people has it with us. You're gonna be collect flavors, like a little minty, fruity, citrus, earthy, or little sweet. In case that you found a new flavor, it's okay. Remember, everybody have a different palate. Maybe you find a different flavor, just let me know. For me, a new experience to share. That tequila, ready for any cocktail, for sipping or for shooting. Shooting tequila here, we don't recommend, we don't teach in shots here. The reason most of the times people making a shots, I don't know if you have that experience by yourself, or maybe you have enough friends have that horrible experience. People making a lot of shots, that's the first people they start bother you talking a lot, right? Or people making a lot of shots, that's the first one they start the party early. A lot of fiesta. But in that situation, people having a bad experience. Sometimes they fail, damage themselves, break things, get in fight with somebody, close out, or pure insanity, sleeping in the bar in a chair. That's why people, oh, I lost my wallet, I lost my phone, and many bad experience, right? That's why we don't recommend. We have in another levels, reposado, we have an añejo tequila, we have an extra añejo tequila. Those levels coming because back of the times coming to Mexico, Scotch, bourbon, and whiskeys coming in those barrels. During the time those companies here, tequila companies, put attention to see how they doing it and discover most of those companies using it only one time. It's like a rule in those companies. So tequila companies started making ideas, buy the barrels, they have the idea to put tequila inside. That's why tequila change color, change flavor. Reason for this, those companies before using in the barrel, they burn in the woods to give us the color to those apples. Tequila companies, they know wood very well. Sometimes they don't want to fusion it right away. Dry more charcoal. Tequila get inside, absorb everything from here. That's why we have a change in colors and flavors. Flavors change too because depends about the type of the barrel. We have a Scotch, bourbon, whiskeys. Present times we have a Chardonnay, cherry cask, cognac cask. Ingredients to make those alcohols, that's the was change the notes and tequila. Other reason the type of the wood. Some companies make the barrels with American Wayot or the French oak that was called the cherry of the wood, and that one changed more the flavor of tequila. Other reason, the time that you give us tequila inside the barrels to age, we have 3 different times. Aging, that's why 1, 2, 3 more different levels of tequila. See? The first tequila company is called the Reposado or Resting Tequila. Those browns can be in barrels for 2 months, 11 months. Most of the companies present time 6-7 months barreling. Here, 6 months in whiskey barrel, a little golden color. Flavor change more here. For some people, less sensation alcohol, but we starting to collect the wood, caramel, fruity, and a little spicy in the flavor. Those two tequilas, we use them for any cocktail. You want a margarita more flavor tequila, we recommend the Blanco. You want a smooth margarita more balance in flavors in cocktails, we recommend the Reposado. But añejo, extra añejo, those ones we recommend just for sipping. No mix, not even with ice. You put ice, it's gonna be melty. The water mesero flavors and mesero tequila. Magic that we're looking for here, notes and tequila, more stronger for the longer time inside, but definitely more easy, more smooth tequilas to drink. Añejo, that means age, older. Those one can be 1 year up to 3 years inside, and then we call it añejo. That one in particular, 2 years, like in a scotch. That one is in a cherry or French oak. Here, flavor change more. Here is gonna be more easy to drink, more wood, more caramel. People say probably cherry, vanilla chocolate, and some people say kinda fruity, like cherry. Extra añejo, extra age. Those one can be 3.5 years up to 10 years in a barrel. Here, 5 years in bourbon, a little bit more darker. People experience some flavors, more wood, more caramels. People say like fruity notes, bourbon notes. I don't know if you're drinking bourbons before. If you do, maybe you're gonna be collect a little light notes like bourbons, very lightly, no strong like originals, or fruity like plum, grape, apple pear. That's the experience people has it. Or maybe you surprise me with a new flavor today, because personals. If you like in the future sipping alcohols, my recommendation, maybe not tequila, maybe you like bourbon, scotch, whiskeys, rums, cognacs. When you make a party at home and you have a labels like this at home, if you know you guys like shots, cocktails, browns like this, you need to hide them at home. That one no for sure to making a shot cocktail, because we believe you're wasting your alcohol, wasting your money. And in the end, we understand no rules to drinking alcohols. You're drinking the alcohols in the best way that you like the most, but for us it's just a recommendation because we know we have a more better quality here. You like to drink in more chilly and more smooth, but you know the ice messes all the flavors. My recommendation, the whiskey stones. Those ones go in the freezer, same like ice. We change the glasses. Any alcohol you put with those, make it more chill and more small like they are. So no water, more better quality alcohols. So the mass production is the other difference here. When they do the tequilas, when they go at 20-30%, most of the times when they have a fermentation in those early times, they put the yeast. But when they cooking, those percent most of the times no in a bottle because flavor's not really good. So in everybody they have the 2 barrels because they want to allow to put it 1% the ingredients those alcohols using it like caramel, sugars, maples, vanillas, and many other areas to accelerate process in those 3 to make a business more faster. That's why many people having a complaint, they was drinking too much, they're having a headache. Sometimes the alcohol sensation and that is horrible, or many other complaints. But it's because the needs change. But again, the ones that you like the most, the best for you. We have a people that was we asking which the best tequila for them, they tell me Jose Cuervo. Some people Jose Cuervo is the most horrible tequila, but like I say, it's personal, the ones that you like the most, the best for you. So you have any question process tequila, señores? Now you understand why we have a blanco, reposado, añejo, extrañejo. Can be different times. People selling you tequila, most of the times had to know the information for you. People doesn't have information, they just wants to sell tequila for sale. So that's sometimes very important. You have to know if you having a good product or not, but if people don't do the homework, that's the trouble. All right, so this is a tequila. So now let me go for the mezcal. Mezcal different, señores. Remember, first is agaves. Blue agave only for tequila. Here Agaves doesn't change, the what's change the barrel, the type of the wood, the time inside. That's the way the reason change the flavors. But mezcales, we have 30 or more different species to make it. Each agave gonna give us a different flavor. Age to grow agaves is completely different. Tequila 8 to 10 years, but agaves for mezcal, some agaves have 4 years. We can use them for the process. So 4 years and up, we can use them in agaves for made mezcal. But families say we have Reyes agaves. The one of those we need to grow 38 to 40 years to use them for the process. So it's a very, very long time. That's why sometimes mezcal is more expensive tequila. Depends about the age the agaves grow. Some agaves you don't get it in fields like this. Agaves grow in a square on the top of the mountains. That's why the reason more difficult. Some people traveling every day far away to take care of the areas. When it's time, they have to take a donkeys, horse, or mules because no access to cars to bring us home the agaves to make the process. That's why a lot of job, and that's why sometimes that job having a price in the prices. We have in a picture here agave that was taken 25 to 30 years to grow.
Wow.
And that one can be up to 900 kilos. See? It's a big magic mezcales. Kilos to make liters and mezcal change too. In my head, all agaves that we use for mezcal, 7 kilos, 1 liter, same like tequila, but no. For example, this bigger agave, families say you need 18 to 20 kilos to get 1 liter. So telling you the agave probably a little bit more dry, so you need more kilos to make more juice to make an a liter. So that's the reason probably you have it more. We have this reason in those agaves because many people say it's not possible, but yes, those flowers grow as the ones that we have here on the top. Those ones grow in agaves. When agaves has the flower, we don't touch agave because the whole energy gives to them because they're gonna be give us a sweet, beautiful flowers. Animals night or daytime pollinize, and that's why we have more different types of agaves. Some ones very giants. You see the person right there. It's a very huge agave. Or we have a very small agaves. 20, 30 kilos is very small, but we use it for the process. So it's completely different. That's why the magic mezcal is more. So the other magic mezcales is the way to cooking. We have it for tequila brick ovens, but remember they have a chimney, so the smoke doesn't affect it in flavor. For mezcales, we need to do in a big hole under the ground. We're gonna be using volcanic river stones to make the walls for the ovens. We had to make a deepers, and at the bottom we had to put a lot of wood, turn it on the fire. When the fire is on, we cover with rods, dry fibers, and then put agaves. Sometimes agaves passing the limit over the floor, go like in a little mountain. We cover with mantas, put sand, seal ovens, let them cook in 3, 4, 5, longer, 7 days under the ground. That's why mezcal more smoky. Having a pictures, more tools to show you here. The ovens for mezcal. Volcanic rubber stones to make the walls, and we had to make it deepers. And at the bottom, a lot of wood, turn it on the fire, a lot of rods on the sides. We cover with the rods, dry fibers, and then put the agaves. And then the family cover, sealed with the sand and with the mantas inside, and they know how many times. That's why in Mexico, you're gonna be found mezcales less smoky like outside Mexico. Sometimes people have an experience because we ask them, how's the experience with mezcal? And they say they buy in a cocktail and not even in cocktail finish because the smoky bothers too much. But in Mexico, you're gonna be found less sensation because especially the families that we represent, they do very small batches. They don't compete with mass production, so not everywhere. So this, we believe, is less time in the oven, so get less smoky. So all the difference is the way to collect the juices and fibers. We have the same tequila mezcal. We have a Tahona, we call artisanal mezcal, artisanal tequila. Industrial mass production, they just put the name tequila or mezcal. Most of the times they don't put artisanal because not technique change. But mezcal have one more that we call ancestral technique. Ancestral technique coming from the pre-Hispanic people, Mayas, Olmecs, Aztecs. Those families by generation teaching people they had to cut in a piece of tree, piece of wood, making a hole in the middle like in a canoe. Agaves ready for the process, they put inside, and with hammers made by wood, people smash them by themselves. So more physical, more handcraft, more labor. And that technique, very, very old time. Present times, this technique in Mexico almost disappeared because the village doing it before, back of the time, history say they can do more than 5,000 liters or more. But let's see, village or communities, 8-10 blocks from here, working together in a palenque because they need elements to do the job. Present times, families do 200 up to 500 in a year because what happened in those villages or communities, most of the families already died. Young generation split out different futures. The people are still living there, try to teach in the family, but when they want to make more, no families around helping you, so that's more hard to do. And let me show you the technique so you understand how is it difficult. That's the technique that we use in articulate juices and fibers that we call ancestral technique. Those hammers smashing by people, the agaves inside. So that's why it's very, very
It's a lot of work.
a lot of arms. I can imagine all
Especially in the
hours.
heat too, in the sun.
And not necessarily go because sometimes they have the palenques have like a little palapas, so they go there. But sometimes you just have to be outside, so it's gonna be a little
warm.
It's labor, it's physical. It's not like there was the town with the animals go around or machines doing it. That one's by yourself. So people don't make an exercise. Try to help us and stay like say because hurts like that.
Yeah.
All right, so in the beginning, collect big containers because like 5,000 liters. For this present times, they do small containers because not much people doing it. Fermentation, when the juices and fibers ready, fermentation in this technique only in a wood or leather, no copper, no steel. And wood, 5-7 days, and leather is like in 15 days. And leather containers, let me show you. That's just in the leather containers to do the fermentation besides the wood. Like in a cow right there.
Yeah.
So all the difference, when the fermentation ready to cooking, we don't use copper, no steel. Those one is made by clay. So clay alambiques. This is a clay alambiques. We're using it for the process. One in the back, cooking the fermentation. We're gonna be made the condensation here, and we filter the alcohol with fibers, dripping in a lid from agave, the alcohol in a bucket. See, it's very, very old technique, very fascinating. People love mezcales, they like too much the ancestral technique. But again, not even in the technique, the ones that you like, the ones the best for you. Some people love it, some people's gonna be hating on this, not for them. Depends sometimes about the flavor of agave. So that's a lot of situation can be. This is in another family, have those alambiques that was can use to make the process. So very, very old, very fascinating because this is a technique that almost, unfortunately in my country, almost disappeared. Here we try to keep it alive. We try to support the families doing it for us. We have the families that we know that was in Oaxaca, and Guerrero, Michoacán, and Durango. And those families doing it for us, but the ones they has it this time from family from Durango. So the other difference, señores, is the alcohol percent. In Mexico tequilas, we have a lowers, starting in 34, 35, 38, 40%. 40% for us the limit in tequila. But in your country, other countries, 40 up to 55% more alcohol. International rules alcohols require tequila being more alcoholic to be in business. No more than 40, 40 or more. If no, we'll not make a business with tequila. Mezcales start in saying tequila, but the limit in Mexico 65%. Outside country, probably 80 more than 100. But here mezcal is more magic. Remember, we consider mezcales, or we compare with fruits. We have a orange, apple, strawberry, watermelon. In general, we call fruits, but we have names in the fruit. Mezcal, we call mezcales in general, but we have a lot of agaves, and each agave having a name and having a different flavor. That's why when you drink mezcales, try to remember the agave name that you like it, so more easy for you to find another place. Other difference, tequila mezcal. Mezcal is the grandfather tequila. Before the Spaniards come in, we have a mezcal and pulque de José Mexico. When the Spaniards come in, they don't like the smoky and mezcal. That's why they started to change techniques, bring us in a copper still, classificate agaves, and that's why tequila born. During the Spaniards, tequila born. So Spaniards say only for the kings, royal people, high society, and us, the mezcal, because the flavor don't like it. But if you're looking the alcohols, it's almost the same. Colors. Somebody need help. So Spaniards need to try both because they don't want us to make a mistake, give us mezcal to the kings. So in that time, asking the people made the difference to they don't recognize we sell a mezcal and they don't try no more because they hate it. So people bring in a worm and put the worm in the bottle. So why they don't put something like this, different bottle, different color, why the worm? So when you read history in country again, Spaniards conquer America. And tables, Mexico has those animals like in a regular food. They have ants, worms, crickets, scorpions, and many other ones having a natural protein, natural fibers. That's why people using them to make a difference, but we eat it. Spaniards in that time, people put in the tables, they punish people. That's why probably history say they put on purpose because they know they don't like mezcal, they don't like tradition, so they put together so they don't touch no more than mezcal. That's why. That's why tequila more famous than mezcal because Spaniards take it outside the country or the continents to give us gifts for the kings or many other people. But thanks to the Spaniards, both alcohols from Mexico, that's why we can say welcome to the tequila mezcal country. Mezcales can be the same tequila, reposado, añejo, extrañejo. Myself don't like enebreros, don't like with the animals because my magic that I'm looking for, flavor from each agave. But remember, you like with the scorpion, you like with the reposado, añejo, extrañejo, the ones that you like the most, that's the best for you, right? So, señores, you have any questions?
I don't think so.
We have it here, a little sample with the scorpion inside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
cool.
can take it. This is a little scorpion inside.
That's so cool.
We're drinking the alcohols today. We're gonna be giving us a glass of alcohol. We're gonna be do half or quarter in the first sip. And in that one, we're gonna be have an experience, no funny faces, no burning, and color the flavors. The rest of the tequila, we save it for ideas that we have it to have another experience and flavors. Don't panic. Remember, we're not tequila tasting, we're not a bar to give us alcohol to get drunk. Because imagine we do in a regular classes.
Yeah.
See? We're not made it. In case that you're thinking that's too much alcohol, let me know. I give you less. I have an experience. People little, and they want to put in garbage. That one's hurt feelings because waiting for 8 to 10 years and the process, do you put in garbage? That one's hurt feelings. After that you finish here, you want more. I'm so happy to give you more, so I understand that you like it.
Perfect.
All right? So we gotta be starting with the black one. You celebrate something in this vacation, señores?
It's our honeymoon.
Ah, honeymoon.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big step in life.
Yes.
This is the best moment in life because now we're walking together, making dreams come true together. One way to follow. So congratulations, sirs.
One stomach, two tequila.
See. So don't drink it yet. Let me explain the technique. Remember, when you have an unexperienced tequilas, it's because movies, marketing, and companies teaching people how full glass you need to do faster. When you do faster, alcohol goes directly to the throat, horrible burning, colors, funny faces. That's why it's bad experience. Many people avoid those ones because they believe it's gonna be always in the shop. They don't want to try. But today, show you the best way that you can use not only with tequila, with any alcohol that you like it. First, we need to smell the alcohol. When you smell it, we start an open palate. You continue smelling again. See? Like water's coming down here, we start salivating. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
See? Saliva, the secret. You feel saliva, we need to put half a quarter, but we need to hold it, or you can put size to size for at least 8 to 10 seconds. Not like my wife. Some people say, no, just play with the tequila size to size or hold it 8-10 seconds. Then pass it down, and in the end, very important, breathe out. And in that way, most burning sensation, Blanco has it, you keep it here in your palate. It's gonna be a little crazy, uncomfortable, but no panic. When you swallow, it's gonna be very smooth in your throat. When you breathe out, vapors out, flavors collect. Minty, fruity, citrus, earthy, sweet, or maybe you have a new flavor to tell me, so it's gonna be. So, ready for this, señores? You finish, I give you more, don't worry. Salud.
Salud.
Breathe in with your nose. Get out. See, it's very crazy here. We salivated more until the burning disappear. Flavors there. Myself, earthy, sweet, and very smooth here. Nothing bothered me here. When you pass them faster the alcohol, the burning you feel in here is here. So that's why people chase it because horrible sensation. And in that way, no funny faces, flavors there. It's funny because you salivate more and you collect flavors.
Very earthy. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
And this triple distillation, and it's 35%, so it's less alcohol. Some alcohol's 40%. Some people thinking more age, more alcoholic, and tequila's no. It can be the same alcohol percent, the West change only the flavors. The alcohols never get more because more age.
Oh, okay.
So now we're gonna be trying this idea. You don't like this shrimp, right?
I can't do
You
it. She can do
shrimp?
it.
Okay, we're gonna be giving chocolate.
Sure.
The idea here, eating the shrimp, the flavor of the shrimp or the chocolate neutralize the strong alcohol, so make it more sweet, more smooth. The tequila, very easy to drink. So not necessary to hold it or switching because the flavor here or the sensation is very easy, swallow very easy. In case the magic not working and you feel strong alcohol, just hold it a little the same to don't burn yourself. But it's gonna be fully probably more easy for you. If you want to take it to pieces because he don't drink. Yes, I'm sorry. No
That's
no
okay.
pieces after.
I know.
You want another one? So you
Oh yeah.
And for you, I'm gonna be giving a chocolate, my friend. My tequila turn more smooth.
It's a lot more sweeter now, like with the shrimp.
And
Yeah.
the burning is not bothered or no more.
Yeah.
It's like in a little vapor.
Yeah, you don't really feel it like at all, really.
That's why you can play with ideas at home. They don't have to be like this. It's different. At home you can have more better ideas. It's just to you having it a little bit more open the boot so you can have more ideas and table the same like wine. And wines they have a big table with a lot of things, and all the time you have in your glass you can collect things, and every time you try you have a different experience and flavors. Same with apples.
Yeah.
So now, reposado, 6 months in the wood, gonna be changed. People say less sensation or wood, caramel, fruity, and a little spicy. Let's see. And the flavor of the reposado. Salud. How was it?
Trying to figure out what that flavor is.
Yeah. It's like I can taste the woodsy, like a very hint of
Like
wood.
a little spicy in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because remember the wood.
Yes.
Some people say, oh, but it's not the alcohol, it's the flavors. Alcohol is the same, 35% in those two. This idea, we're gonna be either 3 pieces together. It's not green apple, little sour. Candies, jelly candy, very sweet, made by the Harton, I think you call Harton, but we call it in Mexico tecojote. It's not a little fruit, kind of little like this. Jello, it's very soft. It's only in winter time that we have it for making a ponche. In Mexico we call it ponche, and that's the time that we have it a lot. But after that we have to wait for another season. And manchego cheese. We're gonna be either 3 pieces together. When you have it here, chew it before you swallow. Put tequila little by little with us, and then you feel has those made balance. The reposado made balance in the flavor of those. It's very kind of more smooth, more sweet.
Okay.
Very easy. Smoother. Myself, no more wood.
I taste more of the sweetness.
But no more wood like at the beginning. That
Yeah.
was spicy. It's disappeared. Myself disappeared.
Yeah. I can still taste some of the woody, but not as much. Thank you.
Yeah, because in the first part, like I could taste the wood a lot. I could
Yeah.
kind of taste the sweetness, but now it's more, a
Yeah.
lot more there.
So now we already tried the ones that we can do in a cocktail. You sipping, you collect flavors. More flavor in your drink, more balance. Or if you're making a shot, be careful to not lose control because very easy to win. So now we're gonna be trying the añejo. The ones recommend the way doing it, sipping, but more flavor, more aromas, more easy, more different quality. That's why we recommend for sipping.
This is the 1 to 3 years in the
1
barrel,
to 3
right?
years,
Yeah.
3 years up to 10 years.
Right.
But most of the companies 3 years and a half up to 10.
Right. Salud.
I think smell like a cherry.
See? And it's more smoother. It's not too sensational alcohol, it's more less. Wood, kind of little known crazy like here. Because here is like in a spicy. Might smell like a little vanilla too.
Trying to figure out what that is. It's almost like a caramel vanilla that I'm getting.
Meat experience. People say you probably want the meat first and then the tequila, and let's see the combination. If you want more tequila, let me know. I give you more tequila.
That does bring out more sweetness.
You can taste the meat a lot more.
Yeah.
Like
A little bit more tequila for you?
Oh, okay. For now. Thank you. It's good.
it does really bring out the flavor of the meat.
Yeah.
When I try it, añejos with the meat, myself, it's more flavor meat and more sweet tequila. But if we have experience, people say it's more like an alcoholic or more dry. So,
It is a little bit more dry, but it's not too intense.
okay. But you feel a little bit dry in your palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And myself, no, it's more sweet and more flavor to me.
Like I still get the sweetness, but I can still taste that meat
The
kind of
meat
like in the
flavor.
background.
It really came out. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good.
So now, the extra my favorites. This one, 5 years. It's more aroma, more flavor. Fruity, bourbons, or a lot of wood. Myself is like a more like an, I don't know if you're drinking before Maker's Mark.
Yep.
Little notes like that for myself.
Similar to Maker's Mark for you.
But lightly, no strong light there because
Right.
it's a strong wood there. But that one's light. But let's remind me that one for myself.
And the last one like warmed me up too. Like a
Yeah.
nice,
Same.
nice
Thank
warm.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's still warm.
But it's nothing here
Yeah, it's no
that
burning,
was
it's just-
bothering you. There was
Yeah.
you say no more.
Yeah, it's
Or
just
they
staying
say-
kind of in the front of your mouth.
Yeah.
So this one, hopefully that you like it.
Salud.
A lot more flavors.
We get more like spice.
Yeah.
For you. Let's see with the chocolate. People experience with the chocolate. You probably call it like coffee flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cherry covered chocolate licorice. And very short experience, people say minty wood. Like sometimes icebreaker gums, you shoot
Mhm.
menthol all over. People say the wood going that way. Myself, I never have a menthol. Well, maybe you have a little mentol, so let's see.
Salud.
How was it?
Yeah, it's a little bit like a mint,
It's like now I'm getting like a
For me.
cherry chocolate.
For you meant it, so let's
like a very like subtle, almost hidden mint, just behind some like
That's experience
spice.
people say. And it's understand the old tequilas is not for everyone. I understand now why we have a lot of brands of the tequila, different families, different type of barrel, different type of the West Scotch, bourbon, whiskey, Chardonnay, cherry cask, cognac, and many more coming. Different wood, French wood or American white oak, and that's why the Japanese change, industrial mass production is or artisan process, many. At the beginning, I say many brands, so I believe the same people. Oh, it's only for good fun. Drinking cocktail shots, you don't know, but when you collect quality,
Mm.
completely different. Because
Yeah.
you start and select which one that you really wants to have at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm discover myself some tequilas that I'm drinking in a shot with beers things. When I try it properly, it
Yeah.
flavor for me.
Yeah.
That's why any alcohol do the same technique. You collect or you sell it more better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, we're gonna be do mezcal. We're gonna be try this. There is a little essence like banana. This is the bottom of the presentation art. This is my taster. This is the presentation. Right here, telling you that it's in a with banana.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They put in a chamber. We have in a chamber here, cooking the alcohol, the steam, collecting, and the flavor get together. And this one is 38% alcohol, but it's very, very easy. Smoky, remember, because under the ground. So hopefully that you like it.
Hoping you can change my mind on mezcal. I've never been a big fan of it.
And we tell people most of the times, when you try mezcal, the first one, you don't like it, we can skip mezcales because something you don't like it, so you don't need to try it because we can skip for the next level. I have another level for you guys.
I'm down to keep going.
So hopefully that you like it.
One way to find out.
See, see? My boss with the guy is talking with my friend. My boss is the guy. He's on a guide tour. There was city tours here in Cabo.
Yeah.
Today they don't come in. This is the day off. But they come in with people most of the 3 times in a week
Oh wow.
to do tasting, but more faster like you guys, just more quickly. But it's in a city tour they have it. That's the ones TikTok. Sometimes I tell them, hey, you make a lot of noise.
Thank you.
So this is an Espadin agave, the ones we has it, 12 to 14 years to grow, and essence banana because like I said, put in a chamber, but this is the agave we use. So do the same technique, señores, smelling, collecting, swishing or hold it, passing that. Flavors, myself, amazing. I love mezcales. So,
Salud.
see aroma, smoky.
It's very spooky.
But remember, it's because under the ground they don't have enough chimneys, so the smoke go more in there,
Yeah.
but that's why the flavors.
Right.
Salud.
Salud. Trying to think of what smoke that is. It's not campfire. It's
And then in the end, like I say, a little essence like banana.
That's
Little,
what I'm getting,
but
yeah.
not much. Some people recognize more faster. They would, oh yes, but some people say no, it's not banana flavor there. But I have a little scent. I don't know if you get it. If you
I'm not
get
getting
it,
any banana out of that. It's just
You want to try orange, chocolate, or the chocolate?
whichever. Doesn't matter to me.
You want to try the chocolate?
Absolutely.
Chocolate, barbecue chip, or pumpkin seed, and the flavor. Lime, salt, garlic, sometimes a little spicy because they put red chili peppers to conserve more time. So hopefully that you like it. We go with one. The chapulines in Mexico.
Salud.
See, like an lime, salt.
Hmm.
Good combination.
That's really nice with the lime salt.
See? And a little bit more easy, not more for myself. Go ahead with smoke.
Almost tastes like a chili paste or chili pepper to me, like a smoked one.
And some idea. Dessert, digester, your combination with food is okay, sometimes very good combination, but you don't want combination with any food. And at the end, you can combination with desserts. Piece of chocolate cake, tiramisu, ice cream flan, and you have a very good combination. Same mezcal that you can combination with desserts, very good.
Yeah.
But it's very personal. Some people like by themselves, some people like combination, some people desserts or not food. So
Yeah, it's
a
very-
lot of things to do. So next, mezcal, señores, we call Santa Pasión, Holy Passion. This is an agave espadín, and agave cupreata. Let me see.
It's weird how like different people get different, like completely different palettes out of it and different smells.
That's why they call the holy passion. When people get in love, like you guys, you married, we having a connection, so you're gonna be making a unique way, so you're having a unique line to go, and that's the same that what they represent. That one, for some reason,
Yeah.
represent the moment that you're living right now.
Oh, that's cool.
See? So hopefully they like it.
Just say, I hope it's a good one.
See? Flavor is gonna be different,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be very good. If you know, like I said, it's very personal. You can say no, no like it, but you can say yes, I like it. Holy Passion, Cupreata, and Espadina agave together.
It smells like a lot sweeter.
But
Yeah.
when you try, it's like smoky too.
Yeah, you can smell like some of the smoke, but it's not like overpowering like the previous one at all.
For myself, it's like in a vinegar and the smell.
It's like a sweet smoky.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Remember, some ideas increase smoking, or make a range of flavor, or maybe a good combination, less smoking, perfect combination. So,
That took out like a lot of the
That's
smoke
really
for me.
nice.
what's
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
Like it's
Same
like
for you?
Yeah.
it's like barely there. It's really really nice.
And first I say opposite, less.
Yeah. That one was really nice. It like brought down.
But same.
It knocked the smoke out almost completely.
Yeah.
This is raicilla. How's the difference with the raicilla? Specific with this in particular, they don't cook it under the ground the same like mezcal. They don't cook it in a brick ovens. The oven is made by clay ovens. That's why this one in particular, floral, citrus, fruity, earthy, but not too much smoky. So let's see if you like the raicilla. Raicilla. Let me show you the agave raicilla. That's very important to you know the difference in agaves.
Definitely not getting as much smoke in that smell.
It smelled like a fruity.
Yeah, I could see some fruity. Salud.
Delicious. It's like a flora for myself.
A lot of flavors.
Then you got to try chocolate, orange, or cricket.
I like to try chocolate.
Yeah. I can't even figure out what that taste is. Yeah, I think it's like a floral earthy almost.
See, let's get together.
Yeah.
Good memory.
Yeah.
Enjoy, señores. Salud.
It's kind of more minty. Again. It's like a smoked mint.
This one coming from Durango, and the agave we use and we call cenizo agave.
Right. This is the one that's done by hand, basically.
See,
Right?
there
Yeah.
was the
With like that canoe thing.
See. is very special because es technique de almost die in Mexico. We try to keep it alive, support the family, but the other ones touching us more. Mr. Aurelio, he passed away almost 2 years ago. His daughter, she's named Patty, she's the one continuing with the tradition, and she made 200 liters last year, and that's why we still has that presentation she sent us to us. So that's why very special. Flavor, smooth, kind of a little sweet. People say citrus, like lemonade. Some people say Sprite or 7-Up the soda. Myself, lemongrass tea. So let's see for you. Remember, different palates. So hopefully that you like it. That's for us. There was a special mezcal here. This one you don't find nowhere else, just with the family or with us.
Okay.
We don't know yet. That I know, nobody has it because they don't sell for nobody else, just for us.
Right. This is very, very special.
And in case they sell for somebody, was where they had to know because, well, it's very special.
So,
See, almost like citrus.
Yeah.
Salud. See, for myself, it's like lemongrass tea. I love that tea and I know it's my flavor myself. But can be different for you.
I taste like a citrus kind
Citrus?
of. Yeah.
kind of just getting like a light smoke. Not really getting anything.
You get smoky?
Yeah, just smoke.
Myself, I'm not
Like-
smoky myself.
Oh, really?
I don't know for you, you're smoky?
I'm getting like a smoky citrus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like very, very little smoke. That's like all that I'm.
Yeah, that one is
Really,
little
yeah.
because I believe the clay keep it away, probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Salud. Trying to see if there's another flavor in there, but
The smokiness really comes out with the little guy.
See?
Yeah.
the cricket.
The cricket.
Yeah, I just get that same little smoke. I can't find anything else.
My set is very next levels flavors tequila. Flavors tequila made by the blanco, the base. We cook in again the alcohol to make it down the alcohol percent, fusion it with the seed, with the fruit, with the plant. We call tequila flavors, but outside people most of the times liqueurs. But some liqueurs, vodka, gin, whiskey. The ones we have here, tequila. The first flavor is gonna be very interesting for you guys. Damiana flavor. Damiana is a flower grown in Baja and another 2 states in Mexico. Totally 3 states made brought the Damiana.
Oh, cool.
This is the Damiana. Doctor says helping you for your bones, nerve system, circulation, help us for the fertility, and many, many more benefits. My recommendation, take a 5-10 minutes of your time, looking at the internet benefits Damiana for us, and you're gonna be surprised the benefits the flower has for us. Combination with tequila, we consider it in Cabo the aphrodisiac plant. Aphrodisiac with tequila, funny marketing. We call the baby maker or practicing. You can combination with pineapple juice, orange juice, apple juice, grapefruit juice. You can put in coffee, in a tea, in a mimosa, margarita, very cold or with a lot of ice.
Yeah.
Very fresh. Flavor, green tea, chamomile. Some people say sweet tea, iced tea. Very funny recipes there, señores.
What's the like process of like making that? Is it kind of the same thing with everything? Like the how to make it process?
No, that one, the kid is already made.
Oh, okay.
just cooking again,
Yeah.
make it down the alcohol. That one is 18%.
Mm.
Alcohol here, 35%, 40%, 38, 44, 45, 45. And this one is more like dessert digester. You drink it, you can hold it to have it more flavor. You can drink it faster because very easy. You don't feel alcohol. That's why we call dangerous tequila. Because you have one, it's mine, you want more and more, but in the end we can have it. Salud.
Yeah, so you can kind of put this with anything then.
So you can hold it, you know, but
Yeah.
not necessarily because very easy. 18% alcohol besides the 35, 40, and 45, so different. Salud.
So
Wow.
See? Dangerous.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
It's very much like iced tea, like
Yeah.
sweet tea.
It's like a lemon iced tea almost.
Yeah.
You can put it in a coffee in the morning. Delicious.
Mm.
You can put it in your tea. You can a couple of drops lime. Delicious.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Very, very delicious, señor. Chocolate.
Perfect.
Wow.
That's yours.
So
Thank
if you
you.
get in like a coffee.
You can put it in a chocolate, in a coffee. You can put it in an ice cream, in a milkshake, waffles, pancakes, French toast in the morning.
Right.
So many ideas. Just be careful with little kids because they put in Cheerios. So enjoy and salud.
That's really good.
Yeah. It's almost like that Nesquik.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Question.
Mm.
This is an pecan. People say like in a butterscotch, like in a toffees. So let's see. Sometimes we have in a bad things, you know, you don't do what grandma say or mom say, and they don't talking to us because they mad at us because we don't listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can have a little glass and you give us that one, and they forget everything. And they say, I love it again. So
Your mom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
because sometimes parents are a little
Thank you.
bit different. Sometimes for anything they're gonna be mad, so
Yeah.
they happy. This one, Thanksgiving Day, when the family reunion.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells amazing.
It does sound really good.
Like I say, this one people say butterscotch or toffee, so let's see.
And it smells like butterscotch.
See, salad.
Salud. That's amazing. It's like a toffee.
And it's creamy but no milk, no that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like a toffee.
And a pecan pie or an ice cream.
Caramel too.
See,
Yeah.
my favorites. Some people say like in a piña colada. But piña colada with rum, that one is with tequila.
Mm.
All over him.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Sam.
It smells awesome. That is good.
That's amazing.
It tastes just like coconuts.
Yeah. Wow, that's
Like a
so
creamy
good.
coconut.
Last 14% alcohol, and you can have an ice cream. Lord, delicious. Martini coffee, espresso martini,
Oh, yes.
with condensation milk, with a milkshake. It's gonna be awesome. Waffles, pancakes, French toast in the morning. flavor.
It's really rich smelling coffee.
Thank you.
It's really good.
You're welcome.
It smells like an ice cap.
Yeah.
Delicious.
There. Salud.
That is good.
That's so
It's
good.
amazing.
Señores,
That tastes fantastic.
thank you very much for your attention. Everything that you try, we have it for sale here in the store. Just remember, no Costco, no Walmart, no City Club, no airport, no online. We don't ship it in United States. Only here with us, or Jalisco, the place made it.
Perfect.
Or
Awesome.
Oaxaca, Jalisco, Durango. Alright, I gotta be giving the prices in case that you're interested.
Well, we just finished up at the Santos Destilados. It's the distillery here in Cabo. I highly recommend coming down. It's got very good reviews on TripAdvisor, as you would expect. Honestly, I don't like mezcal, but I powered through it. I found some ones that I liked, so come down. There's something for everybody. I highly recommend. My personal favorite was probably the coconut flavored tequila, the Blanco style, but yeah, cannot recommend enough. Come on down and enjoy it. These guys are absolutely amazing. Don't trust anybody else for your tequila tasting but them. Stay adventurous.